In the peaceful town of Adventure Bay, something sinister was about to unfold. The sun had always been a faithful guardian, but on this evening, darkness crept in with unnatural hunger. As twilight descended, the sky began to change. The heavens turned blood red, and a malevolent moon emerged. This was no ordinary celestial body. It pulsed with evil energy that drained life from everything it touched. The iconic lookout tower began to emit an eerie blue glow. The familiar structure now stood like a cursed monument against the darkening sky. Windows that once shone with warm light now flickered with otherworldly radiance. Inside the tower, Ryder frantically worked at his control station. His communication devices displayed nothing but static and distorted signals. Error messages flashed across screens as he desperately tried to reach his team. "Chase, come in, Chase," he called, but only silence answered back. "Marshal, Sky, anyone? Please respond." The desperation in his voice grew with each unanswered call. The streets of Adventure Bay had become eerily empty. Street lamps flickered with unnatural blue light, casting twisted shadows that seemed to move on their own. The cheerful buildings now stood like hollow shells. As Ryder searched for his missing team, he discovered horrifying clues. Chase's police uniform lay abandoned, torn and dirty. Marshal's firefighter gear was crumpled and smoking. Something terrible had happened to his friends. But the true horror was yet to come. From the shadows emerged corrupted versions of his beloved team. Chase appeared with glowing red eyes and a tattered uniform. Marshal had become a mechanical monster with orange flames flickering from his eyes. Sky floated as a ghostly shadow with empty, dark sockets where her eyes should be. Ryder stumbled backward in terror as the three corrupted members stood before him like harbingers of nightmare. Their presence drained warmth from the air, and their distorted forms mocked what they had once been. The red moon pulsed with increasing intensity, feeding off the corruption it had created. The entire town held its breath, waiting for whatever horror would come next. But then, something began to change. The malevolent moon started to fade, its blood-red glow diminishing. The oppressive atmosphere began to lift like a heavy blanket being pulled away. One by one, the corrupted forms began transforming back to their original selves. Chase's red eyes returned to brown. His uniform repaired itself. Marshal's mechanical parts dissolved away, his Dalmatian spots returning to pristine white and black. Sky's ghostly form solidified, her golden fur returning to its natural luster. Her pink uniform brightened and mended, her eyes sparkling with familiar purple hue. As dawn broke over Adventure Bay, the town returned to its peaceful state. Buildings regained their cheerful colors, streets filled with warm light, and the lookout tower stood proudly as a symbol of hope. But even as normalcy returned, a shadow remained in the eyes of those who witnessed the corruption. The red moon had disappeared, but its memory lingered as a warning. Adventure Bay was safe once more, but the question remained: what had caused this transformation, and would it ever return? The town slept peacefully under a normal moon, but somewhere in the depths of night, a faint red glimmer could still be seen, waiting for its chance to rise again.